the purpose of this, what I want to just go through. I will not talk about vision and our products and mm, about those details. What I would like to just share with you is our the partnership program that we have established. So I guess a background, how I got into industrial automation. But in 2000, actually, I had no interest in industrial automation. I went to the US to do a master's in computer science. I wanted to be a software engineer. I wanted to settle in the US, and then did a couple of startups. And in 2006, I moved to Microsoft. So I worked for almost 6 years in Microsoft, and I was doing, but AI was a passion. I was always interested in artificial intelligence, and also I
Okay.
had background. In fact, I helped build the first smart camera for data logic as well.
Okay.
Even to do a lot of the software development for data logic. So I was in touch with industrial automation, and that's how through my father's business data logic, I got introduced to industrial automation, and I saw how do I combine computer vision, AI, and industrial automation into the market here in India. We wanted to move back, and for the second, so we started in 2008. But the second reason, I think, more was maybe more of an emotional reason, was that there was no Indian product, right? So you've been distributing products for a while, but all the names that you mentioned are, Italian, Swedish, American, Japanese, but really there's no Indian product, right? So that
Yeah.
is kind of strange, which I thought with the software and all the technology, there's really no reason why we should not have a Indian product which we can really sell to the world. And that was kind of really the motivation. Yeah, so like I was saying, the idea was to start a company here in India in industrial automation and bring technology which I was passionate about, which I had experience and
Right.
expertise with, which is vision and AI, and combine it with my family business in industrial automation.
Got it.
And so that company is still continuing, and that was growing, and that was basically how Qualitas was formed. And we are based out of Bangalore.
Right.
And 15 years later, I'm quite excited to at the result, and we think we have a fairly strong product that we can go to market. We have deployed it over 200 different locations and validated and proven. And we now want to work with partners to expand our reach and see if we can make a bigger
Right.
footprint, right? And so earlier, as you know, with vision, there is any solution. It's not just a software; it is a complete solution that is really required. There's hardware, there's cameras, there's material handling, and while we were doing all that in the first 10 years, in the last later, we decided to decouple the hardware and the software, and really focus on the software and partner with companies who can support on the hardware side. So what do I mean by that? So if you look at a complete solution, there is four main aspects. There is a material handling. In any kind of factory setup, you're doing vision, you have some kind of material handling to feed and orient the part in front of the camera.
Right.
So everything in red, we wanted to partner with somebody. Everything in blue, we wanted to still maintain and support and offer that value. And and that is where the partnership is inuit, because most other companies, they're just giving everything, but the solution and the software and everything is then the partner's responsibility. But we felt with AI and computer vision, requires a fair amount of expertise still. So to dump that complexity onto the partner may not be the right approach in the
Right.
beginning. Maybe later it is okay, but not in the beginning. So this is the kind of responsibility structure we created, and we tested this out with a few partners, and we saw some good success. The more so yeah, we also won the AI challenge with hosted CII and Accenture, and in terms of the largest deployment of AI in industrial AI. So we worked across clients, but as I said, this was where we were going to the market directly to the client, offering total solution. And now we want to be a partner first company. So we don't want to go directly to these customers. We want to go with a partner so that they are strong in their expertise areas, and we can offer the vision and AI. Now, the important point was also the business potential in the partnership. So we wanted to create a partnership that offers 1 crore of gross profit in 3 years for partners, right? That is an important thing. It is not just the technology, but also the business potential. So the first thing to validate in any, if you want to earn crores in profits, there has to be demand for this, right? No demand, then you can go and, put all your efforts, but if the market is not there, then, it won't work. So we did a survey and we found that the market for industrial AI-based solutions is huge, and it is just starting to develop, right? It has been untapped, but the potential is very, very big. And this is the right time to get into the market because, 3-4 years, there'll be many players. They're already starting. When we started 10 years ago, we were basically one of the few companies that were doing only company in India. But now there's almost 5-10, so many competition are there.
Right.
But which is good. We want competition. That means it's a big market and it'll start to develop. And there is enough room for even 100 players.
Yeah.
Right? So that is the market we want to enter. Now, but why is the market not tapped? Because the product is complex. The technology is complex. And this is where our strength comes in. This is where we have Qualitas Eagle Eye. This is the flagship product that we have developed, which has been, which we are using to develop our solutions. Right. And more importantly, the experience. It's not just a product. It's over the 15 years we have developed and installed successfully 200 plus installations. So we were one of the first in India. And that experience is very valuable that we want to bring to the partners and train them up to be as successful as we were. This is a company timeline. I won't go too much into details from 2008 to 2020. But, so what we wanted to also address is some problems that our partners faced. One is the access to market. What kind of inquiries, what kind of leads should you go after? Then there was pricing pressure because when imported equipment,
right,
computing customs duty, all kinds of pricing pressure. Then conflict. If we had too many partners, then conflict among partners. One customer but 10 partners. Then lack of training and support. That is a major one.
Right.
We want to address all that and then create these benefits for the partner. One is, to provide the access to the leads, access to customers, then specialized training to sell and also deliver, then access to the delivery templates, process, then discounted machine vision hardware. Other hardware, our partners are expertise in it, but what cameras to use, what lighting to use, what lens. So all those things we can provide. And then finally, our software. And this is where our product is, right? So, but first we tried only selling software and, it didn't sell because customers want solutions.
Right.
But solutions, we are not experts to work on the hardware and all that. So that's where the partnership model started to take off. And to achieve our goal of selling software, this is the road we have to take. We have to first work with the partners. We have to give them the training. We have to work on the templates, provide them hardware, etc., and deliver the software. Right. So that is the benefit. So just to go into the details of the benefits, we want to do joint video marketing. So if you are successful at something, so let's say, we decide to partner and we develop something for batch quality monitoring. We'll do video marketing and capture more inquiries for batch quality monitoring, right? So then we'll do some webinars. We will do it jointly. So we've done all those and we have seen good success. So to build up the brand building is very important. Then access to leads and inquiries. So depending on whether you're bronze, silver, gold partner, we'll give you that many qualified leads, right? Not just inquiries, but qualified leads.
Yeah,
then the specialized machine vision training that we will conduct and provide. So we've done many such trainings and we charge customers for training. but all this will be provided free of cost to the customer, to the partners. Then, sales tools. We have our software can also be demonstrated just using a browser. So you can upload an image and then you can immediately get results. So what our competitors take 3 days, you're able to see the results in 3 seconds. So that is the power of the sales tools. So instantaneous demos. So you want to create more such sales tools. Then all the templates and the deliveries. So when you do projects, I'm sure you have all your SOPs and templates and delivery that has worked for you. So similarly, we have developed all these over the last 15 years, and we want to share that with you, give you the training so that you're able to take advantage of it and make use of it in the project delivery.
Right.
So then, of course, the discounted image acquisition components. So we don't manufacture any hardware. We have no interest in manufacturing. Right. But if we've developed a vendor base of all these components, and if our partners are interested, we are happy to share. But finally, this is what our flagship product is, the Eagle Eye subscription. And this is a software that is used to develop solutions for pretty much any industrial application. That is the power of this. But it requires some amount of customization, which we will handle in the beginning as a bronze partner. And as a silver partner, we will train you to use it and develop your own application. Okay. So that we can develop more features and enhance it better to tap into the market. So as part of this, we identified, about 400 companies in India, which we thought would be good partners. And, you must have received many emails. So sorry to spam your inbox, but we were quite persistent to make sure that we wanted to reach out to the partner and excite them with this opportunity.
Right.
And so many of you, replied back. And so after that, I wanted to personally spend some time to go over this partnership in a short meeting, right? And that is what we're doing today. But that's not where it ends. So before we actually finalize the partners, there's a few more steps. So one is, this is just a very brief introductory meeting. It gives you an overview. Hopefully it excites you about the potential. You're convinced, as I am convinced, I think, of the potential. And I want to invite interested partners to a group webinar where we will go through this in a 2.5-hour webinar, where we'll deep dive into the partnership program. What is the product about? What are the different applications? How we were able to see success, and how we want to move ahead in the partnership. Right. So that'll be a little bit more detailed, right? And then after that, I hope partners will have enough information to make a commitment towards the partnership. So we're going to be making significant investments into this partnership. We also want the partner to make some commitments so that together we are able to capture the market. So once that commitment has been established, then I'll make probably a site visit and work with the partner individually. And we want to work only with a select set of partners because we cannot work with too many. But to customize a vision strategy between Qualitas and partner, it is not just selling the product, but to utilize the strength of the partner. So let's say Vicon is very strong in the process industry, in pharma, in steel. Then we will only look at applications which are where you have access to market, where you're strong in, where it complements your existing solutions. Right? No sense in creating new tangential products. So we will make a very custom strategy, and we will work towards supporting you with the vision technology on this. Right? And then once we have finalized that strategy, then when you are convinced that yes, we can do crores, at least a minimum 1 crore in profits for the partner, and for us as well, of course, we have to earn. Right. The partner will be finalized, and then we'll sign the contract, and then we will invite you for a training. So there's a very extensive training, 4 weeks. Not all 4 weeks will be done at one shot, but there's different batches. But the first training is 4 weeks, and there'll be continuous trainings that we will continue to do. So that's when we want to move ahead. So we tried this with one partner, in a very unique industry. There's a video, I don't know if I shared it with one of my emails, if you had a chance to see it. Or
I'm really thankful to Qualitas that you have become the partner in HT process. And basically, because of Qualitas' consistent improvements in technology and support policy, we are able to capture more than 90% of the Indian oil market. And I'm really glad to tell everybody that right now we have approximately 132 installation base all over India, with 105 your vision systems are already working across India, and another 35 more to come. So it itself, if we see, it is a record. Even my end customer IOCL says that whatever you've done in the last 4-5 years is marvelous, and you please continue to grow. And we were the answers to my competitors. Now it's the other way around. The competitors are following what HT Process and Qualitas are doing joined together. And I thank you very much for that and the support what you have extended to HT Process. Qualitas experience, for me, Qualitas, if I do a bottom line in one statement, it's passion with vision and AI. Qualitas means passion of vision and AI. That's my word for you. Because you, as a team leader at Qualitas, you have been the team leader, and whatever you do, you have been passionate. In fact, at times I remember I told you that Raghav, this is fine, whatever I'm getting is fine. No. You always told me one time or the other, there is always a scope of improvement. If I am today achieving 95%, my target is to achieve at least 97%. Now, 97, there is a saying of "Ye dil mange more." So that is what Qualitas is always ahead for. So I'm really happy that somebody in India has come up like Qualitas Technologies to compete at the international